Now I'm moving to question 3. I'm creating a file called etq3 and q3 dot. This question requires counting lines in a text file using input-output calls. The nano editor is open. Now I will paste the code for question 3. Okay, so let me explain this code in detail. I include the same headers as before: stdioh, fcnkl.h, and then unistd.h for system input output operations. The main function takes command line arguments. We expect exactly one file name. I use open or. I use open with O randomly to open the file in read-only mode since we are only reading, not writing. I create a small buffer of just one character because we are reading the file one character at a time. The key logic is in the while loop. I read one character at a time using readFTBuffer1 function. Each time I encounter a new line character, increment the line count. After reading the entire file, I need to handle an important edge case: files that don't end with a new line character. I use lseek to move to the second last character position -1 from the end. I read that last character, and if it's not a new line, I increment the count one more time to include the final line. This ensures we count lines correctly whether the files ends with the new line or not. Finally, I print the line count and close the file. Okay. Now I'm saving the file by pressing Ctrl+X and then Ctrl+Y to confirm saving, and then enter to accept the file name. Oh, Ctrl+X, Ctrl+Y, and then enter. Okay, so now let's see. Let's verify that ATQT, like AT question 3, was created successfully. .c. Okay, now let's display our code atq3.c. Okay, so yeah, got the command line argument checking, file opening with error found. Now let me display the complete source code. You can see the entire program structure, the command line handling, file opening, error handling, the character by character reading loop, and the special case handling for files, and the final input. Okay, our next step is to compile our program. For compiling, we type this atq3. Now I'm compiling the program. The GCC compiler translates our C code into an executable called atq3, which I already explained in my previous video. The compilation completed successfully without errors. So before testing, I need to create several test files with different characteristics. So the first one is creating test files with different line endings. Then line 1, wait, line 2, let's line 3, test 3 with new line dot txt. And our next case is line B and line C. Test 3, no, new line text. Single line test 3, single text equal and single line, no, new line. Oh, test 3, single, sorry, no, new line txt. Okay, a file with, so we have different files here, a file with multiple lines that ends with a new line, and then we have a file with multiple lines that doesn't end with a new line, a single file that ends with new line, a single file without ending new line. This will carefully test our line counting algorithm. So this, let me show the actual content of these files using cat. Contents of test files equal with new line. Okay. Oh, test 3. Okay, test 3 with new line. Yeah. With new line dot txt. Okay. Equal no new. And next is test. Wait. Need to do test 3. No